Hey, what's up everybody? Eva94 bringing another action figure review, and today we're going to take a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nations Justice League Wonder Woman figure. Here's Wonder Woman. There is the side, looks pretty good. It looks promising so far through the window, so I'm pretty excited. Here's the side, and then here's the back. And then that's it. Without further ado, let's get her out of the package. Alrighty, there she is out of her package prison, and she looks pretty solid. It's a pretty solid figure, I'd say. It looks like her. It really does. They did get the look. Of course, as well, this is nothing new, not anymore. It's the digital printing that they do for the faces. Hasbro's starting to do it now. But Figuarts or Bandai's been doing it for Figuarts for quite a while. And, you know, it looks good. It looks like her. That face is there. It still has a little bit of that grainy look on it. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully you can catch it, but you can see what I'm trying to tell you. You look at her eyes. Do you see that grain? Do you see it's just not clean? And this is how it's always been with their digital printing. I don't know if it's just me, or if no one else notices, or people just overlook it, but it's there when you look at it up close, super up close. That's why it's not a big deal. You know, once it's far away, figure looks fine. You don't see it, and it looks dead on like the actress. Looks good, so that's why it's okay. It's passable. Alright, so Wonder Woman does come with an alternate face. We do have this angry looking face, more serious. There, we'll put it on her in a second. That's the only alternate face she has. Does have her sword. It does seem to be on a short side to me. It's kind of short. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be that length, but to me I feel like it's supposed to be longer. We do have a shield. Her rope when it is holstered on her, and then her rope when she is using it, or her lasso, I guess I should say, not rope. There's her golden lasso. And then we have her hands. We do have two fists on the figure itself. Looks like a lasso grabbing hand, and open hands right here. So that's about it for the accessories of the figure. Alright, so let's take a look at her a little bit up close. You can see her alternate face on right now. Looks pretty good. Still looks like her. She looks a lot more serious and more angry. So you can see the difference there. Very good look. Her hair is sculpted wonderfully and painted nicely too. Overall, the paint is pretty nice. I like the metallic blue and red for her torso and her lower torso. Her boots, or shin guards, I guess you can say, are very metallic as well. Got the gold, got the red metallic there down to her feet. So that looks good painted. Here's her holstered lasso right there. That's how it looks. See the texture on there. Everything looks nice. Texture all around too. You can see right there on her skirt. Good texturing. The sculpt is nice. You know, got the Wonder Woman logo on her torso right there. Sculpted nice as well and painted very clean. It gets a little messy right here. Not sure if it. Can't really pick it up. It's gonna be on her left side, our right side of the torso here. We have some gold spilling onto the skin right there. Very hard to see on the camera. See a little bit right there. You see on the skin. Look at the skin. It's got some gold there, so some issues there. And then don't ask me how I found this one, but we do have some quality control issues down on her behind. Right here we do have some blue. Literally just painted it on her skin right there, and it does not come off. As much as you try to scratch it off, it does not come off at all. But good thing it's hidden, you know. You won't be looking there unless she's posed in a very dynamic pose and you're seeing it from behind. You might see a little bit of that paint, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. It's still unacceptable on Bandai's part to do it. They're not very known for having those type of issues, but this Wonder Woman I've already found too. So I don't know what it is lately. It's just they've been slipping a little bit, but it's my particular figure. I'm pretty sure everyone's is different, so hopefully it's not any worse on anyone else's, I guess. So since we're up close, let's take a look at the articulation of the figure. The head does move left and right, as much as the hair allows it to. The hair is, you know, somewhat articulated. It's okay. It's in two pieces there, so it helps a little bit. So you can turn the head. That's, you know, it's fair. There's the hair. It looks very weird when you switch heads. You have to, since we're here, pop the head out. The face is actually a peg. The other one, you see there's a peg. So this actually can come off. and that weird. That's very different for Bandai to do. But, you know, whatever works, right? And there you go. I like this face better, to be honest. But they both do look like her. Anyways, the arms go forward and back. They go in and out. There is a bicep swivel that's hidden behind the shoulder. You can see the articulation here, what they did with the skin. So you can see all that. Kind of they try to go for a little butterfly joint there, in and out. It works a little bit. There's a diaphragm joint right there that swivels and bends forward. Also a waist swivel goes forward and back. If you go too back, it gets a little ugly here. There's a huge gap right there. I mean, look at that. This has to hide it. So, gotta make sure if you're posing her up that it is hiding that huge gap. You'll see it from behind too. So as long as it's hidden behind her skirt, you won't see it. But if it's not, then you know it's gonna be bothersome. The legs go forward and back. Very good range of motion there. In and out, good range of motion. There's a thigh swivel, double jointed knees that bend fantastically right there. So good range of motion on the double jointed knees. The ankles swivel left and right. They pivot and they go forward and back. There is a toe hinge as well. I've gotten rid of the Ben Affleck Batman SH Figuarts figure, so I can't compare them next to that one. But I do have the Christian Bale Batman SH Figuarts, and this is how she looks next to him. Of course, Batman's bigger, and they were both pretty much posed the same way. This does look awkward because these two never were together. Not Christian Bale, so it does look very awkward to see these two together. Alright guys, that pretty much concludes my review on the SH Figuarts Bandai Tamashii Nations Wonder Woman action figure from the Justice League line. This is a very decent figure. It's pretty solid. This is our first Wonder Woman figure that we've gotten for SH Figuarts, and it looks good. She looks just like her. I think the outfit came out nice. Sculpt, paint, everything looks good. Accessories look okay, and her alternate face too. So she's gonna look good next to your Justice League companions there. Once we get the whole team put together, then she will look complete. But even if you don't get the team and you just get this figure, it's still good. She did have a standalone movie, and Wonder Woman can be by herself too. So this seriously is probably the best 6-inch scale movie Wonder Woman figure out there right now. It beats anything Mattel's ever made, and it probably beats Mafex as well. I believe they did make one. I never was a fan of Mafex. Probably will never be a fan of them. So I'd say go with the SH Figuarts version. You will not be disappointed. With that said, go ahead and leave a like if you liked the video. Leave a comment if you got something to say to me. I do read the comments. And hit the bell button to get notified when I upload a new video. Hope you guys enjoy the review. And remember, don't forget to have a great day. Bye.